The purpose of this video is to explain the research topic that we are working on and showcase the key findings of the project so far as well as our future approach towards the project. This thesis is presented by Mohammed Fazil, Shivraman, and Sadman. While discussing different visible issues around us, our group developed an interest in plausible difficulties being faced by the perishable food industry. The inherent characteristics of perishable food include low shelf life, mandatory quality assurance requirements and extremely volatile demand and supply. Meat, dairy products, fresh and processed foods are all the examples of perishable foods which become unconsumable after a certain period. These characteristics of perishable food result in high amount of wastage, reducing overall profit margins. Also uncertain demand, higher lead times, poor inventory management, poor quality and increased delivery times are often experienced, which are all linked to the increment in wastage. According to one of the recent research works, every single person in Australia wastes a food worth around $240 in a year, which makes up to a mind-boggling figure of $8 billion in total, and perishables comprise 35% of it. There are several ways to control the waste reduction in perishable food industry. Some companies are using 3R approach, some are using mathematical and simulation models to either change the layout of the facilities or to point out few critical variables to work on or to introduce new working principles. The waste reduction method which we have selected to implement on perishable food industry is lean management. Simply put, lean principles create more value for the end customers with lesser resources. Lean organizations understand their customer values and focus on their important processes for a continuous improvement. Lean principles result in higher productivity, better quality, better inventory management, lead time reduction and improved on-time delivery. Thus, after weeks of research on the discussed specifications, we came up with the topic, titled as Lean Management of Perishable Food Industry. We are going to utilize case study approach to implement lean principles in small or medium-sized perishable enterprise, thus enabling us to know which specific variables we need to work on to ensure lean implementation. Many lean frameworks and operating models have been put forward to implement lean principles in any industry. We are going to use one such operating model put forward by Souza and Voss in 2008.